So you're moving an aging parent or a loved one, and the last video talks about the 4 simple steps in order to make their move go smoother. But today we're going to talk about step number 1. That is identifying, sorting, and tagging your loved one's personal belongings for that move in order to make it go quicker. And these are the exact same methods I use in order to move my clients, my aging parents, and even myself. And if I didn't use this method, it would take me 2 to 3 times longer in order to just identify what needed to be moved. So today we're going to learn about the method of identifying, sorting, and tagging in order to make your aging loved one's move go smoother. All right, in step number 1, the first thing you're going to do is make sure you do this method in every room, every closet, even the garage, the storage room, and outside. You want to completely cover the entire house of your loved ones so that you don't have to go back after you move them and wonder what you should do with this item. And in each room, be sure you have a chair available for your loved one so that while you're identifying, sorting, and tagging, they are there and comfortable and able to go through the process with you. Okay, before we can jump deep into the method of identifying, sorting, and tagging, we need to talk about the categories. Let me grab a personal item and I'll share with you what I mean by that. Okay, this will work. This vase. So the first category is the category of your individual loved one wants to move it, keep it, or they want it. That's category number 1. Category number 2 is if you show them this vase and they say, oh, no, I don't want it, but it's in good shape. You can either donate, you can give it away, you can share it with a family member. And the last item is if this vase was all dented and nasty and ugly, the last category would be trash. Those are your 3 categories. So now that we've covered the categories, we're going to talk about paper tape. And why are we talking about paper tape? It's going to help us relate to the belongings of our loved ones that are going to be moved, donated, or trashed. And let's talk about the reason for paper tape. Paper tape. Each one of these colors, you can go and pick 3 colors of any color. You don't have to have the same colors that I have here. There's red, there's orange, there's purple. Pick 3 colors and go with them. You only need 3. And what they're going to do is each one of these colors are going to relate to either the move item, move and keep item, the donate item, and the trash items. And the reason why we use paper tape is because it comes in a large enough roll, it's reasonable, it's easy to tear off, and it's easy to remove from the belongings of our loved ones. All right, now we're ready. Let's go into the location in which I'm going to show you how you are going to identify and sort and tag your aging loved one's belongings. Here we are in a storage room. I've made a little chart. I'll take a picture of it because it's backwards in the video and put it up in here. Anyway, it reminds me and helps remind the loved one what terminology we're going to use so they don't get confused. So the first one is move. We're going to use move. And for that word, we're going to use the blue tape. The next one is giveaway. That's like donating. We're going to use the green tape. And then the last tape will be trash. I tape it here so that I can remember what the terminology is so that I don't confuse our loved one. All right, here we go. The first item I hand down to the loved one. I have them look at it and decide if they're going to keep it or move it. In this case, this is an empty box. So that's going to be trash. Quickly, I get my tape. Pull a piece off when it wants to work, and I tag it. The second item is a soup pot. This individual is going to be going to an assisted living, so she doesn't need anything major to cook. She does have a little kitchen and kitchenette, but in this case, she doesn't need a soup pot. So we're going to donate it because it's in good shape. The next item is wrapping paper. That, of course, doesn't need to go with her. I'm not sure with donating, they accept wrapping paper. So we're going to trash and or maybe you can recycle it. The next item here is family heirlooms and files. She needs to keep that. So we're going to take our blue tape and move that. Make sure the pieces of tape are large enough so that whoever is going to pack this area can see it as soon as they walk into the room. They know what's going to go. This item here is a decorative item. She no longer wants it, but a family member does. So we're going to use the giveaway, donate blue tape, or excuse me, it's green. Put it on the item and put the loving individual's name on it that wants it. This family member, her son, his name is Tom, he wants it. Lay it back down, keep all the items where they were particularly. We're not about moving stuff at this point. Over here, sorry it's a little dark. I'm going to turn my back to you and move out of the way. These are all blankets. The first one she doesn't want, but it's worth donating. So we're going to put a green tape on it. The next three she does want. We're going to move it, so we're going to put blue tape on it. The following three items she doesn't want. They're also in good shape. A family member doesn't want them, so we're going to go ahead and give them away, donate them. So we're going to mark them with green tape. I don't want to have all my body in here to try to take up the space. Plus, you probably can't see my head. But anyway, on shelf number 3, we have an item here that's an old mirror. That's going to be donated. Our loved one doesn't need it. Green tape. We have 2 yoga mats. One's pink and the gray one. The loved one wants the pink one, so we're going to move that. So tag with blue. She also wants the band and this band as well. The tube, I guess that is. So we're going to mark it with blue when we can get it torn. The gray yoga mat, she doesn't need. It's in good condition, so we'll go ahead and donate it. This box here is memorabilia. Definitely wants it. We're going to put a move tag on it. Blue. And then last but not least, we've got a weight 5-pounder. That gets a little heavy. We're going to donate that. Green tape. And that's how you do the identifying, sorting, and tagging method. If it wasn't long enough, let me know in the comments below, or if you have any questions, I'd be happy to cover it in another video. Your next step is going to be packing. And in our next video, I will share with you tips on packing your aging loved one's belongings. And if you've missed any of the videos in the series of moving aging parents and loved ones, check the playlist, and I've also put them down in the description. And I'll see you next time in the video where we learn about packing tips.